We'll start things off with one of my favorite guys, a guy who I would have talked about, Brandon, if you weren't talking about him. That's Rudy Gobert, the Utah Jazz. He's been one of the more efficient players in the entire league this year, and your trend is looking at his effective field goal percentage.
Yeah, Gobert's shooting 69.8% from 2-point range, which is the same rate as his overall field goal percentage because he doesn't shoot threes. So that, of course, leads to an effective field goal percentage of 69.8%, which is tops in the NBA. He was at 57.5% in his prior 3 seasons. His points per game is still just 12.5 points, but we know the Jazz are a really slow team. He's averaging 20.1 points per 100 possessions, which is top 20 among centers with usage rates of at least 14.5%. Gobert's sitting around 15% right now. For a defensive-oriented player, that's something that I like to see, especially as he's getting more and more acclimated to the offensive end of things. He has a big increase in free throw rate, 0.906 free throw attempts per field goal attempt. His career mark is 0.726 in his first 3 years. He jumped up his free throw percentage too, from 58.5% in his career to 67.8% this year. 86% of his attempts are coming from within 3 feet, but he's still converting. He's actually really good if you look at his tightly contested marks. I think he's top 6 in effective field goal percentage when defended by a player within 2 feet of him. Offense is getting him the ball down low. His offensive rebound rate is a career low. So it seems to me that it's a bit more of an offensive effort to get him the ball, and he's just taking advantage. He's up to 1 FanDuel point per minute this year. It was 0.9 last season. He's got an elite block rate, an elite rebound rate, and that boost in offense really helps me target him. Not necessarily when the Jazz are at home playing in a pace down game or anything like that, but in a pace up game, I like his involvement in the offense, and it gives me more reason to roster him this year than in years past.